Hey everybody, Ms. Dietrich here. We're going to take a look at how you might use algebra tiles to help you answer questions like we see here. So the directions are to model and solve the equation by using algebra tiles, and they give us 2x equals 8. So let's take a look at our algebra tiles. If we have 2 being multiplied with x equaling 8, the first thing we need to do is we need to get our 2x's, because we have 2 of them, right? And the other side of the equation, we need 8. So we'll take 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so the next step is group the tiles. All right, and now we have to look and see how much is in each group. So here's one of the x's, here's the other x. How much do we have in one group? And if we just count, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we know that x equals 4. All right, so if we go back to this, if we were to use algebra to figure this out, we would be dividing both sides of the equation by 2. The 2's would cancel out. We'd bring down the x, and we would do 8 divided by 2 equals 4. All right, if we look at the next example, they give us 5x equals 10. So let's take a look at that. Let's clear this. So we're multiplying 5 with the x, and we're getting equaling 10. Oops. All right, so the next step is to grab our 5 x's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And over here, we're going to grab our 10. See how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like one more, 10. All right, so the next step is to group. All right, and if we look to see how many we have in each group, so if this is X and this is one of the groups right here, we know that there are 2 in each group. So we know X is equal to 2. Let's move that out of the way. All right, so if we're going to do the algebra for that, the opposite of multiplying a variable by 5 is to divide it by 5. We would divide both sides by 5. The 5's would clear or cancel, and we get the 10 divided by 5 equals 2. All right, so for this one, they're giving us 21 equals 3x. So let's go back to our tiles here, clear it. So basically, we're taking the x and we're multiplying it by 3. And we're getting that to equal 21. All right, so we need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And we need 21 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. All right, so the next thing to do is to slide each group around. All right, so now we have, if this is one of the x's, we have to count how many we have for one of the x's. And if we count, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we know that each group has 7, and therefore the answer would be 7. All right, now if we're going to do the math for that, or do the algebra for that, the opposite of multiplying a variable by 3 is to divide it by 3. And if we do 21 divided by 3, doesn't that give us 7? And the 3's cancel out, or e equals 1, and 1 times x would be x. All right, so for the next part, they want you to draw a model. So you're going to do something kind of similar to what you were seeing for numbers 4, 5, and 6.